Boo. Boo. Eron-don-don. Eron-don-don. どちらです。いや、おはようございました or something. I don't know. I said this, so I was like, I guess I'll play along and like continue in Japanese. Oh, hi, Chichiro. Hello, Chichiro. How are you? Oh, I'm doing great, actually. Thank you. I still didn't sleep. I woke up with like 10 hours ago. And I think in total I slept for like actually about 6 hours, I guess, huh? Yeah, from like 8:30 to like 1:30. Sounds about right, yeah. Is it 6 hours? No, 5. I mean, I probably slept a bit longer, so. Remember last stream I said it's 2 AM just to not overcomplicate things? Or not? No, I said it to my parents, not to y'all. Whatever. We're gonna continue playing and I'm so excited. We have now the running girl. The sound of an alarm pulls me out of a pitiful slumber into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. I linger under the blanket for a few minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses as for why I haven't already. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here all day. School is surprisingly exhausting after a long pause. And the culture shock still has not faded, I think. Still, despite getting the impression skipping classes isn't here, I don't think they are going to let me get away that easily. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with the talk of exercising as well. So eventually I do rise up, swallow the morning medication, and put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempt from taking part in gym classes at the Yamaku, so I didn't get issued with a gym outfit. I'd ordered some to cover such contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. Can't use them for that anymore, so maybe you can get a new life this way. A bit like me. Seems a bit stupid to me, really. But I suppose this way at least I can tell the nurse honestly that I'm doing something about my health. Not that I was ever much of a runner to begin with. I can't hurt to try, I guess. And here we're gonna meet our beautiful Amy. Wait. I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only one present at the track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. Is the prosthetic-legged girl who bowed over me in the hallway yesterday is riding on the track literally like a half-mechanical gazelle. Bro, what the fuck are those examples? I mean, I guess. What's her name again? It was a short one, but I can't remember. She used to be running laps at a somewhat easy loop. Her prosthetic legs clacking rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe something akin to mine, and the nurse is oppressing the poor girl to joke just like he's oppressing me. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for my house, and he's prompted me to do so. And even with things being like they are, it's only because I wanted to get out of the way early. The fact that I would be less likely to encounter someone who would witness my pitiful attempts to get in shape was merely a happy accident. I'd leave, but it seems that my former assailant noticed me on her last lap. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Good morning! Your name's Lisa, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she'd remembered my name. You may not remember me. Ami? I met you over in the hall yesterday. Miss Barazaki. She imitates Misha's imitating Shizune, failing to get the same kind of subdued lilt into her high-pitched voice. Does she imitate her voice then? I really never understand when it's Shizune and when it's Misha talking. I mentioned on the little pretzels. I didn't really have a proper breakfast, but I keep like snacking every now and then. Like an apple or a banana like a few hours earlier. And I did eat a yakisoba like middle of the night. I think like 6 or 7 AM. Yeah. Just the middle of the morning, whatever. My mom is in the next room, so I'm a bit shy to like speak loudly. Whatever. How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Amy has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that. Again. Oh well, so wanted you to make a habit of it, I suppose I'll be fine. Great! I'm not sure she realized I was joking. So the spy consultant the nurse was talking about, is that actually you? That's right. Oh, I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. What, are you saying I look like I could be a spy? Well, this is more like a relief. I was afraid he would have someone to watch over my every move. Unless you're here to do exactly that. No, I'm here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I hadn't seen a messy hair transfer student who looks like he's kinda lost and around the track. So why are you down here? Amy strikes a dramatic pose. Training! For what? Track. I see you're in a track team then. Amy nods enthusiastically. Yep, I'm one of the best runners too. And modest about it too. Hey, you should join up. It's good exercise, you know? I think that much activity is probably out of the question for me. Nah, I'm not even sure that I really like running all that much. Plus, I'm not into organized sports, you know. It's true, I never really got that much into soccer. I mean, I run around with my friends and all, but that was really the only reason I ever played. It wasn't for the glory to be found on the field, that's for sure. Amy seems to understand my meaning. I see. Not into the whole organization thing. But now that you're here, I guess we're going to run together, huh? Well, sure, I guess. Amy seems pleased. Are you going to warm up? Real men don't warm up. Oh no, you should always warm up. Bet yourself. She scolds me enthusiastically, but then smiles and leans closer. I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Can I don't even have to stretch my legs? I mean, doesn't she have to lift with the thighs still? As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down on a couple of times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of springs. Her leg blades seem to be quite elastic. Let's go! So we both take off around the track, and I can immediately see that she wasn't lying about being good at running. Amy was fluidly throwing herself into the run with a sort of wild abandon. I found myself concentrating more on running properly. Frankly, I don't remember there was any particular form for running, but I can't help but feel like I'm doing it wrong somehow. I feel awkward in comparison to Amy, who never seems to break the stride. I don't think I want to do this anymore. I really love feeling up to more than a couple of laps a day and slow to a walk pretty quickly. Amy keeps running and doesn't seem to notice I've stopped until she passes the second time. She quickly skids to a halt, racing steadily in contrast to my own somewhat gasping demeanor. Finished already? I hang my head roughly. Yeah. I'm not very in good shape right now. Amy nods and then grins at me again. She used to do a lot of smiling. Well, the important thing is that she started, right? Next time you just have to try to hold out longer and longer and longer, and eventually it'll be great. I'll keep that in mind. But I think right now I'm going to go get ready for class. Shouldn't you? Amy shrugs unconcernedly. No, I got plenty of time. I noticed that she doesn't wear a watch. Are you sure? Another careless shrug. No, really, but I've got to finish my routine. See you later, Hisao. Yeah, see ya. If I'm feeling more tired than before, I don't think I've accomplished anything today. I'm so out of shape, it's embarrassing. The whole thing might have been a waste of time. I'll find some other way. Head back to the dorms and change my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I'm tired from all the running, so I just want to unwind, but I don't want to break my slowly building routine of getting to school before the morning rush. After taking a long shower anyway, I dry myself off and get out the style to put on my clothes. Out of nowhere, a shadow appears within the mist. Oh, he confused the room as well. Lemon and radiating malicious intent to burst through the fog. Sup? What are you doing here? What the hell? You scared me. What's your problem? Should be asking you that. I've been looking for you all over the place, man. What do you mean all over the place? I want to ask if he's been looking for me like that, stark naked, but hold my tongue back. I finally realized I'm still naked too and quickly hold up my shirt in front of me, but Kensho doesn't seem to know the thing. His glasses are fucked up, but then why doesn't he wipe them off? Is his vision so bad that he's perpetually seeing through fog? No, your room. Yeah, that's it. Hey, I mean, I still had to get up, though whatever, it's not important. Can I borrow some money? He puts on an innocent face and then looks away, trying very hard to look very casual. It doesn't work. He just turns about at his window pants-sized glasses. Tucked in neutrality like this, where nothing feels awkward. Actually, somehow it's even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when they can't see me being naked, seeing nothing of the fact that he's naked as well. Try to brush off the feeling off with little success. Money, sure. Awesome. Wait, why do you need it? Can't you just give it to me because I had the goodwill not to run through your pockets while you were in the shower? I could have, but I exercised restraint. And now in the end, isn't that the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal. This makes no sense. If the thought that counts, then I should withhold payment since his thoughts were so clearly impure and his intentions are probably even more sinister since he can tell me where they are. I say as much to him. I'm offended, man, but if that's your game, then fine, I guess I have no choice. I want to order a pizza and I'll let you have most of the cost of pizza. I need your help for the rest. I guess I want a pizza too, right? No. Are you serious? Yeah, I would give you some, but you have class, so you don't have time to eat a pizza. What about you? I'm not going to class. I have to wait for the pizza and pay the guy, and then eat it. It's not easy. You have to obtain the pizza stealthily. If you don't, everyone will see you and the pizza, and they will ask you for a slice. It's a hard world out there. Everyone wants a piece. Then you've left pizzaless and in a forgiven world. It's happened before. That's how I know. Every day I plan my vengeance so that when people who wronged me order a pizza, I will be there, ever vigilant. Kenji strikes the dramatic pose completely without irony. Completely. Blah. But yeah, I only need like 400 yen. Please, you're my only hope. I can't go outside and buy my own pizza. It's too far. Shouldn't go out unless it's absolutely necessary. Let me tell you what happened the last time I went out without carefully planning out in advance. I was outside and I can't remember what I was doing. Something. Standing? Maybe wondering how I got there. And then out of nowhere, it happened. Like a flash of light and split in the sky, like you would split a sandwich into 2 equal pieces to make it more manageable to hold and eat. A bird crapped on my hand. It was the second most shocking moment of my life. What was the first? He ignores and keeps going. I want to grab him and shake him. Is he just trying to keep momentum? I'll go with that, even if it's more likely he just didn't hear me. It was like in the openings to some kind of anime show. You know how there's always a part when the main dude is fighting his rival and then fight at each other and clash swords, like there's like big dramatic cold auras and zoom. It was like that, but it was poo. Okay. So yeah, I need some money, please. Don't leave me hanging, man. I only need like 1,000 yen. Said it was 400. Okay. What? I'll pay you back, I swear. You better. That's what it means to borrow stuff. I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back. You have 1 week. Kenji winces and makes a noise like a dying cow, particularly disturbing the fact given that his baton is conducting freely. What's a baton? You're not supposed to be so tight-assed about money between brothers in arms, man. I might have it bad enough as it is. Did you know that male porn stars only make about half of what female porn stars could make? That doesn't mean anything unless you're a porn star. So maybe I am a porn star on the side, struggling to make ends meet as I fight a feminist agenda. And no, you can't spot me, your crumbs, you bastard. Nobody understands. Nobody. Holy, stop talking, please. Wouldn't feminists be against pornography in the first place? This feminist agenda stuff again? This stuff is important. You can see that you don't give a shit, but this is serious here. Feminists are dangerous enemy, make no mistake. You take them lightly and you'll wake up in the morning with a knife in your back. Bam! Out of nowhere. How do you wake up in the morning if someone stabbed you in your sleep? Women are terrible at stabbing things. Just said don't take them lightly. Well, I don't mean take them lightly for the big things. Individually, they are not a threat, but if there was some kind of a war, like a big war, with men on the side and the feminist wars on the other side, it would be pretty ugly. And then they will come when the feminists come out of the central top-secret worldwide feminist headquarters and say, "It's on now, motherfuckers!" You're being ridiculous. There's no big worldwide feminist headquarters building where they would even hide that. I mean, it'd have to be massive. You couldn't hide that on Earth. Somewhere, someone would notice a big fortress with only women in it. Who said it wasn't Earth? Turning from Kanji, started practicing frowning faces in the mirror so that I can figure out what kind of frown will be best to express my emotions. You can't see me from this distance anyway. Which, unfortunately, means that he just keeps on ranting without any regard to sense of responsibility. Must be a pretty crappy moment if it all hinges on one naked guy, right? In the bathroom with another naked guy. So can I have the money? He's walking the way out. It's getting cold because I'm still naked and I want to go to class, so I agree to spot him the money. Awesome. Thanks, dude. We should go bowling later on. Bowling? Yes, the ultimate sport. There are almost no women bowlers either, making it the manliest sport. Is he just gay? That's wrong. All gay should be like besties with women and all that. Should I wear my pink bowling shirt with matching shoes or the pastel green with flower accents? Their bowling clothes? Maybe. Anyways, you had better pay me back. I can pay you back and stuff, right? I don't have the time to ask him to elaborate on what that means. I don't know, I have to get to class, you're kind of in the way. Oh, sorry, I don't want to hold you up, and I have some stuff to do myself. This time has come. The time for what? I just like saying that. Okay, now the time has really come. For what? Have to use the bathroom. Get out of it. I was just going to, and what does it mean? It's a big bathroom. So I have to be alone or I can't go with pressure. Okay, what if someone else comes in? Also, it's like a... Oh, okay, that makes sense. That big bathroom for... Have you waited before? I'll think of something. And my practice frown and looks kind of silly reflecting his glasses. He either doesn't notice or doesn't see it anyway, so I get dressed and run back to my... Where are you, dumbass? To my room, feeling as though an eternity has passed since I woke up. This is the time I'll never get back. I'll get him for this somehow, but right now I have to get to class. I'm the first person in class today, though I think I'm a little too early. Then again, sitting alone here was for 20 minutes sure beats having to suffer that time with Kenji. The combination of fatigue, frustration, and boredom starts making me feel very tired. I'm gonna finish my bad song. Salty. I black out for a second, waking up when my hat hits the surface of my desk. Rubbing my forehead, I realize that this is a good reason as any to stay up for now and stop coming to class so early later. Eventually, I hear a tapping noise outside in the hallway, and Lily's tall figure appears in the doorway. She's not in this class, so she must have some other business. Maybe she's looking for Hanako. Lily stops at the door, looking hesitant as she wants a vampire who can't come in unless invited. I consider doing so because she looks rather lonesome standing there. She steps in on her own accord though, after straightening her skirt and shirt collar as if it was of importance to look prim when entering our classroom. Man, I'm struggling with the voice for Lily. I kind of try to go deeper a bit, like this. But I can't really make a gentle deep one. Hers not too deep, but it's more calm. Excuse me. She goes into the quiet classroom with a probe and delicate voice. I realize the silence might unnerve her because of her blindness, so I break it. Good morning, Lily. Yes, hello. Good morning. I didn't hear you come in. But she thinks it's suspicious. Hi! Hey, Bushwhack19 and Mambo fan. Oh, Mambo! Hi! Zero. It's the first stream you have caught. It's great. I'm glad you caught it. Hello! I guess it's one of my earliest streams, so yeah. I usually stream much later. How are you? How are you doing? I'm with my beautiful wife. Look at her. Well, we're not married just yet, but trust me, I'm gonna back her. Unless I like someone else a bit more. I wonder if she thinks it's suspicious I didn't say anything to her before. It's likely... Oi! If I were to big... What? If I were to tell too big a lie now, it would sink me. If I would... If I were to tell too big of a lie now, it would sink me. Wow, I was already here just to sleep until now. Oh, have you seen Hanako today by any chance? No, she seems to come in only just before the bells ring. Or after that. You want me to tell her something for you? No, it's fine. It's strange, but I think we are the only two people in the school right now. I didn't hear anyone else on my way here. Shouldn't have gotten up so early today, I guess. You're trusting yourself for doing something that other people should? Partiality is a good thing. I think so anyway. You're good and the only person watching. You might be, it's fine, I don't mind. I have fun anyways. I don't mind talking to myself or pretending like there's someone else here. You know, people just like come and maybe they quit and maybe more will come. I don't mind that. Yeah. I'm a bit cold, honestly. Oh, should put some socks on. Well, I showered this morning. I'm doing so great. I want to change my bed sheets as well later. Maybe later. Ah. It's a very busy morning today. The festival is coming up soon, and today is the deadline for event registration, budget reports, or any other official paperwork. It could be that everyone is trying to complete the necessary forms at the last minute. Maybe that's why it's so quiet today. Hi! Misha popped into the room with Shizen as if one on cue, shouting with a loudness that makes Lilly visibly flinch. Hi, Ki-chan! Hi. Look, as the class representative. Hello! Lily smiles, probably amused by Misha's or Shizune's use of the word look. Lol. Good morning. Of course, you're not the representative of this class, right? Right. I'm not. She seems a little more guarded in her answers to Shizune that she was with me the other day. I guess they don't really get along at all. Well, not at all. They seem fine for now. Then I realized that Lily might actually not know Shizune is present, and she's trying to detect whether she is or not. To know who she's talking to. For all she knows, she's talking to Misha, but knowing that Shizune are practically inseparable, she might expect Shizune being the only one that actually talks. Damn, how complicated. I decided to help Lily out for my own peace of mind more than anything else. You're early here, Shizune. You were here even earlier than us! Misha pops out her cheeks angrily. Why is she getting angry? Does she feel emotions on Shizune's behalf too? It's not that weird though, that Shizune didn't like my little comment. It's true, I was here earlier than them, so me saying something like that could definitely be misinterpreted as anything. Especially to Shizune, who doesn't have the benefit of hearing Tomoto's intent. Before I can start waiting whether or not I should apologize, Shizune has already moved on. Class rep, it's a good thing that you're here. We have to talk. The festival's coming up in 3 days, right? Every other class has already handed in their project budget reports for their runs. Even the first years, except you. Ha ha ha. There's still time to hand it in, isn't there? Today, the deadline is today. You're still taking your time, aren't you? If I had it my way, I'd have all of the necessary paperwork days ago, but someone had to say, the deadline, please extend it. Yeah, that was me. Planning something on this scale is not a small task, and a week is too small a time frame to expect the whole class to work out such a complex issue completely. Do you want to know what's hardest in distributing the funds of one class event? Handling the same matter for every class in the school and then some. The one who does it, that's me. Ah, Misha puts her hands on her hips and stands up straight. Wow, she's really getting into the role. Lily doesn't look like she's a mute though. I'm reading so fast. How would I slow down? Okay. Hey, Shizune, aren't you being a little too hard on her? There's still a whole day left. Please, Hisao, it's alright. Lee seems happy I'm taking her side, but a bit conflicted that I might not think she can take care of herself. If this is about the budget, then I'm not disappointed you think I have forgotten about it. I understand how important it is. Then, can I have it, please? Shizune, she might not have it on her at this exact second. It's not here right now. I asked 2 students to take care of it for me. Students from my class. She emphasizes the last sentence much to my surprise. She knows about Shizune and Misha's efforts to rope me into the student council. Why? Hmm? I guess the word might have gotten around, so now she's using me as an ammo against Shizune. This gets better and better. Wait, how? Huh? I asked 2 students to take care of it for me. Students from my class. Last sentence much to my... Huh? I don't understand. It just gets better and better. It was your responsibility. A budget report isn't something you should be just diligent away. As class rep, it's your job to be on top of the things. This kind of disregard for proper procedure is just terrible. They completed it, being capable of doing so, but the students have been sick recently, so they could not come to school and give it back to me. If you want, I will apologize on their behalf for getting sick. Okay. I feel Misha misses Lily's little jab entirely. She doesn't, and seems torn between being offended by Lily's daring and jumping for joy at the prospect of a challenge. Lily, don't they live here at the school? That's a 5-minute walk, you know. What could they possibly have that prevents them from taking 5 minutes out of their busy lives to drop off something that will affect the enjoyment of their entire class? Lily opens her mouth to say something, but Shizune closes the gap between them and starts standing furiously, waving her hands around like an orchestra conductor. Misha tries her best to convey the same passion, but can't seem to lose her normal cheerful tone. The result is interesting and somewhat surreal. And what's with that attitude? Is it it's not something you should be delegating away? Are you the class representative, or aren't you? Tell me the names of those 2 students. They should have your job if you can't even handle something that simple yourself. One form isn't the full extent of what I'm supposed to take care of. Lily's tone is gruntly impatient, and she's doing a good job for not letting Shizune see how unsettled she's becoming. She's playing her... My stomach made a sound, I'm sorry. She's playing her cards close to her chest. Shizune, on the other hand, rubs her fingers cheerfully along the edge of her glasses, knowing Lily can neither hear nor see how excited she is. Of course, you do so much, class rep. It must be so difficult being you. Lieutenant her lips at Misha's words, clearly understanding the intent behind them, even though Misha delivers them without even a hint of sarcasm, which they were meant to have. Okay. She and Lily don't like each other. That much is clear, but this seems a little much. It seems like Lily has had enough and is ready to push back. Holy hell. I'm up. Why is Lily the one throwing the ties? I was actually just discussing the budget report before you came by. You must be very talented to have finished all your student council duties so quickly that you can track me down to make sure I don't forget my own. Are you accusing me of slacking off? It seems like you're confusing me with yourself. I don't think so. That would be a very difficult thing for me to do, comparing myself to you. You're right. Difference between us, like heaven and hell. It is not hard to guess which one you might represent. The air between them ripples with the heat of... Bro. Lily's beautiful. The air between them ripples with the heat of their enmity. Well, not really. They can't discuss it anymore, though. Even Misha looks like she's beginning to understand the real nature of this conversation. Hey, Chan, don't you slack off either. What are you talking about? Aren't you taking part in the festival, Hi-chan? You are, aren't you? Then I hope you're going to do a lot more to make sure it goes smoothly than this person. That's what she's in the sound getting mad at me. Hey, come on. Cut me and Lily some slack. Hey, I'm the new guy, remember? I could have done much even if I wanted. yeah. Sorry, Shizune and Misha. I've never liked the girls with the glasses. Not that they look bad, it's just the trope is not for me. They always like, a bit too. Not for me. I say they fix my glasses. I'm joking. No, whatever. That's right. You shouldn't expect a transfer student to jump right into it on his first week. Lily taking my side feels only comforting, so I decided to back her up too. Yeah, you're being unreasonable with us bows. Excuses. Miss Class Rep had plenty of time to deal with her report. And we repeatedly offered you a position to help with the student council work, but you refused to commit yourself to making the festival a success. Yeah, but as I said back then, I'm not sure if I don't have time for this right now. No matter what I do, it will mean being drawn into confrontation with Shizune, and that is what she wants. Oh, it will mean. Okay. Whatever. Forget it. Turn my back at them. Get back to my seat and shut my ears from the finale of the argument between Lily and Shizune. Eventually, Lily leaves our classroom, and Shizune and Misha seat themselves without talking to me. I can feel Shizuna's eyes burn into my back. She's probably angry at me, but I'm just as angry as her. I don't understand why she had to drag me into the argument. She likes arguing. I also like arguing. Honestly, I kind of hate this about myself, but I'm like super confrontational about like everything, like all the time. And, like, I don't see an issue with it, but everyone else notices like a lot. Like every single person notices it, and it's so weird because, like, you know, I just you know, I speak up my mind if I think something is wrong. Like, why would I not tell the person? But this is like considered like bad manners and all, and like bad tact. So I just have to like learn to like suck it up sometimes, I guess. But like I have to like, you know, like consciously think about the fact, oh, like, oh, Chichiro, you're starting an argument right now. You should not argue, pretty please. How about you like, how about you just tell them that you're right and agree with them, or like, I don't know, instead of like, you know, continuing the point, even if I'm being in the right, and I'm always being in the right, because like if I know I'm not in the right, then why would I argue? If I'm not being in the wrong, then I would just like, you know, not continue. Whatever. What a cut my nails. They're getting pretty much broken. Very thin. Because I keep using them to like scratch stuff and all. And put them into places. Whatever. Okay. Hanako doesn't come to the morning class at all, leaving her seat looking empty and lonely in the back of the classroom. I had to tell her that Lilly was looking for her if I see her later. After the events of this morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turned pages of my textbook lazy. I have a bit of catching up to do despite trying to keep up with my studies at the hospital, but I'm not feeling that enthusiastic about it. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything over 7 minutes instead of opting to cover the board and rolls of equations taken directly from the book. The rhythmic clashing of chalk and blackboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. I started to copy down the equators just to pass the time, even though they're right there in the textbook. When the bell rings, I'm out of hair because I have nothing to do, so I stay for a while reviewing what we covered in class today. I prefer to leave fast anyway, so I don't have to deal with crowding in the hallways. Shizuna and Misha have also stayed behind, talking to someone from another class. Shizuna is singing so fast that her hands make noises like swords cutting through the air. Bruh, that's not possible. Maybe there's a pent-up anger in there. She's trying to desperately keep up, but it's clear she can barely manage to even understand her. Put my hand down, whatever they're discussing looks like serious blindness. Blindness? Oh, business, I'm sorry. She's sinks to the point where her wrists crackle, and Misha struggles to spit it out in word form. Sometimes she trips over herself like she's dealing with tongue twisters, and then on top of that, she has to sign back anything the other girl says. Seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired and like she's about to faint. Luckily for her, their business is soon finished, and all the girls sit down on their seats again. I'm so tired! She's hanging her hat limply on the desk, looking exhausted. I'll use the opportunity to reconcile with Shizuna a bit, without getting roped into the student council's thing again. I suspect the door is now closed for me. Long. Fuck you, Shizuna. Blah, stop insulting my beautiful blonde girl. She still looks cute. I like she's not too like boring. She's like fun and all. She likes, you know. She's cute. But yeah, she's like the starting character, you know. You never keep up with the starting character, right? You need someone else. Oh, Rina, can't forget about you. You, Syrian, and Ami, and Lilly. I got Kotoa, I guess. I'm curious about her because we like, barely know anything about her, but I'm definitely going for any of those three. So I have other three options. I guess I'm gonna go for Lilly this time. But I'm kinda intrigued by Rin too. Rin is like the safe option in this game. Like everyone will like Rin. She's just cool. Festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in this school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idling around before and after class, they're always talking about their plans for it. It's kind of neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. Probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. She scoffed at me first, trying to decide whether to ignore or sneer at me, but in the end she starts singing without doing either. Misha perks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes. She His voice harsh, having dramatic strokes. You should translate her signing the speech for me. She said it so well, it's almost like Shizune is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly into Misha. Through Misha. She must have practiced it rigorously. Well, of course, we're in the student council, you know, so we're pretty busy. It's an important duty of ours to ensure the success of the festival with all our strengths. We would shame ourselves in front of the past student council generations if the festival were to fail. That's why there must be no flaws, I think there was encumbrances. No, nothing that might make the festival short or perfect. Short of perfect. Shizune's passionate speech and Misha's acting are really all dependent on them. Oh, hello. Hanako? Hi. I look over my shoulder and see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door. My stomach starts being hungry again. Didn't I eat enough? I'm probably gonna have some omelets with ketchup later. I'm gonna eat during my Katawa Shoujo stream again. Oh no. Oh, I'm stretching. I might be just a bit sleepy too. It's so weird to want to sleep when there's sun outside and all. Hey, playing delinquent again. Hanako blushes hard at Misha's straightforward job, and this was only in jest. What is a jest? We're learning a lot of new words with visual novels too. I should try reading a book in English one day. Could I read a book on a stream? How do you call it? Jab, meaning. Poke roughly or quirky, especially with someone sharp or pointed. Inject someone with a vaccine. Quick sharp blow, especially with the list. Okay, it's an injection. Or, and slang it means an abrupt insult or critical remark. Okay. Oh yeah? She's scared. Shizune stares at her probingly, causing Hanako to look down and start baking away to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped around the edge of the door. Maybe she shown her dislike of Hanako by associating of her dislike of Lilly. To be her someone, Hanako probably knows it as well. Why doesn't Hanako? Has Lilly been here? Sorry, haven't seen Sato. She came by in the morning though. Hanako keeps looking a little at Shizune, who stares back at her with her usual studying gaze. What's she trying to do? Oh, I guess it makes sense that Hanako's more— Oh, what the fuck? You can't see me at all. What the hell? I'm sorry, there's probably too much light outside. As you can see, I get paralyzed by the sunlight. I'm kind of a vampire in a way. Let me try to do this. Oh fucking shit, I hate sunlight. Ugh. I took off my curtains a while ago because they're super ugly. Well, they were. No, I don't have curtains. Also because they fell. That's the main reason. I guess I would love new curtains because now I have my desk right in front of the window. Oh, fuck. Oh, see, you can't even see me properly. Hi, commercial me. Oh, you're showing me now. I'm trembling just a little bit, guys. It's fine. I'm paralyzed again. Everything except for see. I got sent to this school because I got paralyzed by the sunlight. It's a bit hard to survive, but I'll manage. Okay, I guess like this. Oh fucking shit, my eyes hurt. I hate sun. I hate the sun. You know what? Sun also makes me pretty sad often. It looks so nice in photos and pictures and all that. And games. But in real life, the sun makes me so depressed. That's why I don't really like sunny weather. Oh, fuck, man. Okay, I hate this. I hate this. Can I cover up the sun? Can we please have clouds again? It's only February. Oh yeah, happy 1st of February, guys, again. My neck. Okay, fine. No, fucking fine. You cannot see me like still. I have to keep my back straight for y'all to see me, okay? I'll try my best to keep my back straight down. Of course she isn't going to look away. She's intimidated enough as it is. So I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. Oh yeah, I wanted to say, I guess it makes sense that Hanako is more comfortable with Lilly since she can see her like scars and all. She's probably insecure about it. It is a little uncomfortable watching Hanako's reaction to Shizune's normal behavior. This would exactly happens when two people are extremely meet, it seems. Do you know where she is? She really has like a deeper voice. Do you know where she is? Do you know where she is? I can't! I don't know what kind of voice she would have. It would be like gentle but like deeper, I guess, than Lily's. Do you know where she is? Do you know where she... you can't see me still! I fucking hate this bullshit. Fuck, I almost dropped my cup of tea. Oh, I hate my life. Stop making fun of me, oh my god. Okay, this should be fine. Okay, deeper voice. Hi. Okay, more elegant. Do you know where she is? If she has any sense of her head, she's in her classroom working on their festival project. But who knows where that woman is loitering at. What a fucking bitch, I don't like this. I wanna slap her. Fuck you, Shizune. Stop being so fucking mean to my girl for no reason. What the fuck? Like, for real, why is she so mean to her? Hi, camera, can you see me? Hi, camera. Nope, too much sunlight for my camera to handle. I get it, I have like a camera from like 2011, if not earlier. It looks really pixelated, so I guess you can't really see me now well. I guess I'm gonna be paralyzed. I guess I'll have to stay paralyzed like that. Okay, this should be better. Stupid fucking Shizune. Hanako nods quickly and retrieves with haste. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, we're really working hard to make the festival happen. Joining other people and singing along the way. Well, good luck with that. I stand up too late making my exit before either of them manages to betray me anymore for slacking off. The halls are somewhat quiet as expected. I must be in club meetings or at festival preparations or both. Shouldn't the words about being a slacker echo in my head. I feel a bit guilty about not contributing, but I seem to like the resolve to do something concrete about the matter. Go help Rin. I wanna help the beautiful girl, come on. Oh, I'm getting really hungry. Ugh. I hate this. I wish that could lie, but I guess it is lunchtime pretty soon. I got a habit of eating lunch during the summer since I was visiting my family from the other place, and they do eat lunch unlike my parents. Yeah. I keep playing with my hair. Okay. You can't even see me still. I hate this. Why? Is this fine? I guess so. Whatever. Man, I am shaking it like a shit ton. Fucking hell, and it just stops like this. It's fine. It more pisses me off how like much time I spent to it, but like I just want to fix it at this point. Like, oh my god. Just have to keep my back straight. This is annoying. For the festival, it's too late already unless I can't help. What the fuck am I talking? I can't help in choosing Misha, which I naturally don't. And clubs, I don't know. Maybe I'm not a club type of person. Halfway through the way from the school building to the dorms, I spot a figure in front of the dorms. It's Rin! Looks like she's working hard at her mural today too. Walk over to her, but she doesn't seem to notice me approaching. She's in an upturned box, looking intently at the wall while she's practicing was a brush held between her toes. The mural has progressed considerably since yesterday, but it's still only half done, as far as I can tell. More colors have appeared, and the twisted human-like figures have spread out and increased in number. I have to say, this style is quite eye-catching and very unique. Not that I would be knowledgeable about art by any measurable scale, but it's very nice looking, nevertheless. I clear my throat to get her attention, but not startle her so that her concentration won't break. Wait. This doesn't mean turn to check who it is. I'll wait. 15 minutes later, I decide that her concentration is indeed unbroken, and also that I have waited long enough to warrant poking her gently in the shoulder to remind her of my presence. Rin turns her head mechanically to my direction, ending up staring at my crotch level. Oh, it's Hisao. She can tell? It would feel a lot less uncomfortable if she would look at my face. I guess she's like lower. And astute observation, hard at work I see. The conversation starts as if I hadn't been there for a quarter of an hour already, but it's not a concern. At least it starts. Looking good. It does. Layers of paint hiding other layers of paint, mixing and shaping the human figures, really creating an immersive look. Peppermint looks miffed. You shouldn't comment on work in progress. 7 years of bad luck. Sounds terrible. I guess I'll take it back then. Still looks good. I wonder if I get 14 years of bad luck for thinking that. Rain turns back to look at her paint and pokes it with a big towel. Could you mix some of this color? I'm running out of it. She looks down at half-empty bowl with the remains of the same pinkish paint in it. Don't really intend to stay and help her with this project though. I guess I didn't intend to do anything much. I look at Rain and she looks emptily back at me. Just this once. Fucking shit, my tracking is still ass, whatever. I guess I'm gonna be like this for now. Oh, I just moved the back and now it's fine. Ba ba dee ba ba. Hi. Ba ba dee ba ba. Yes. Absolutely, Robert. Gaho 7530. I guess I'm just gonna stay like this for a bit. Hope you don't mind. I'm like a visual novel character, right? They're also like staring in the same direction. Like, you can smile a little bit. Ha ha. Now I look much cooler, don't I? I guess I'm gonna stay like this. I like this actually. Yeah, hiding. Just this once. Actually, in theory, I could just... Wow, look how cool I look. Yeah, it's me, Rin, guys. Yay! Okay, no, thank you. I'm gonna go back to whatever I was. Beautiful. Ren picks up another brush and dresses it in another tone of pale red. There are dozens of similar bowls all around her working area. From the looks of the scene, she could have been sitting here for hours. I wonder if she has. That would mean she'd have been skipping school though, which she of course wouldn't put beyond someone like Ren. I pour a little bit of white and red into the bowl, trying to match the color with that one already on the wall. I can't seem to get it right. It's really inconvenient for her to not mix enough in the first place. Getting it to be exactly the same tone will be impossible, but at least I can try to get as close as I can. Speaking of hard work, isn't it a huge workload for you too? It's such a big painting and all. I'm not all bitter enough to get to think like that. I guess you aren't. You guess right. Legs hurt though. I feel like slugs. Slugs made of sea slugs. Because of the position? Yeah, I like doing the horizontal position more, if you know what I'm talking about. But it can't be helped. We can't ask the wall to lay down. Saying that, she stretches herself a little, bending her legs and back far more than a human should flex. It's astonishing how effortlessly she manages her body around. There's a small flinch in her otherwise blank expression, a hint of pain maybe, as she stretches out her calves. It must have stamina and dexterity far above a normal person to be able to live like she does, but she's very out working on this. Why push yourself so much? Take a break or something at least. Continue tomorrow if it's bad. This gives her a pause. A long one too. Feeling like a mental yawn. I think so, Hisao. I'm not pushing myself. Sure looks like you are. No, it's not about pushing or pulling or anything related to that kind of thing. There is this boy. A boy? Yeah. Where? At the art club. And? He's blind. Oh, how can you paint if you are blind? No idea. So, why is he there? That's the point. He is there. Just should speak more than one word at a time to make this feel more like a discussion, less like an interrogation. He can't really do anything that should call art, right? But he comes there anyway and paints. Why? I don't know why. I know that. That's what I asked. So? He doesn't paint often, but I think his painters are very interesting. I'm sure they are. Well, let's try that. Painting with eyes closed. Wasn't too interesting, and cleaning up the floor took ages. Didn't try again. But he's becoming better at sculpting. I see. Maybe she was trying to make a point with this. Maybe she forgot she had one. Seems like the art club is full of interesting people. Not really. Pretty blonde statement, and she totally missed the sarcasm. No? Just like I said, they're not very interesting. I usually don't have much interest in people who are not interesting. Maybe you have. Maybe. But that boy is interesting. Maybe I am like that boy, or maybe you are. Maybe everyone is. Doing things you can't do just because you can. That's pretty deep, I think, and tell that to her. You're a deep one. No, I'm a really shallow and thoughtless person. People say that to me all the time. Did you know I can only think of 4 things at the same time? No, but now I do. Right now, I'm thinking of the second floor's girls' toilet, ice cream flavored ice cream, and a metal towel, and a haircut. I'm going to need a haircut. Get your hat around vigorously, letting her short and messy hair ruffle wildly round. I can see that doing it somehow is something she likes to do. We fall silent. Can she do it again? Can I see it again? Wait, let me check. Kill it. My beautiful tomboy life. Wait. We fall silent as rain threads around, abstemingly bulking some brushes round. The thought about the art club sticks in my head for a little while longer. I feel like I'm treading on very no territory with art. The way these meetings with Ring go, it's thought I'm starting of a I should probably stop talking to her. Why? It sounds like I dislike her despite the confusion her being herself causes. And I don't dislike art either. I've even drawn for fun sometimes, just don't have a really creative draw or any technical skill. That's kinda like me, I guess, huh? So usually, if I were to draw something, I get white paper syndrome and just freeze completely. That or I manage to draw something disfigured and promptly get frustrated with my inability to put the picture in my hand down on the paper. Some call it quits without really even trying to make an effort. Raiden clearly doesn't have this problem, but she frustrates me in another way. Being with her is like looking into a mirror that doesn't reflect anything. Makes one question the sanity of the act. Rin sits down on her box, swaying from side to side, apparently comfortable with the uncomfortable silence. She's staring at me again, or maybe over my shoulders. I can't quite figure out where her eyes are focused. Thinking of leaving so she can carry on the work and distracted things, that I can do whatever I'm going to do alone. It's not like I have anything that must be done today. Oh, shoot! No, but yeah, I just forgot to tell Hanako that Lilly was looking for her. Do you know her from my class? Oh, her, the mystery toilet girl. Wait, am I the one talking to her? Do you know her from my class? Oh, her, the mystery toilet girl. That person is funny. I saw her going to the toilet 5 times during one recess 3 weeks ago. I'm sure it's the world record. That's very mysterious. That's why I call her mystery toilet girl. What other reason could there possibly be? Well, if there is, it's an eternal mystery. Didn't fall her in there. Maybe it was the week before that. It could have been. Look at her, it makes me hungry. Don't say that. At least not around her. Rain turns to me blinking as she's not sure why I reproach her. But she doesn't acknowledge understanding any more than before, so I give up at this point. So, do you want to go eat dinner then? No, not yet. Rain has turned her hungry gaze back to the wall, looking slightly more energetic, or at least slightly less lethargic than she did before. Lethargic, I know this word. It says she's the boss and opponent she has to vanquish. I don't know this word. Something she must overcome before she can indulge in dinner. I know this word. This is the feeling I get. Oh, fucking sunlight. A weird sense of empathy overcomes me and makes me smile a little to myself. For all her oddity, Rin is pretty cool after all. I'll be going away. Have fun. Rin had already grabbed her brush and is dipping it into fresh paint, so of course she can't hear me anymore. Doesn't answer anything, even if she does. I'm feeling tired, so I set my alarm clock to wake me up as late as I can afford, while still making it to the first class. The nurse's was almost nagging in the back of my head about morning jogs. I make a resolution to make up for it by going for a walk after school tomorrow. I won't care either way, I bet. Wake up and take a hot shower. We shower every day, well. Back in my room, the first thing I see is the familiar roll of medication lined up on the top of my dresser, and it makes me depressed as usual. It's annoying. I thought I was okay. I thought I had my peace with this thing, gotten over it. But I really did. I allowed myself to forget that I have a problem. Being here really reminds me of the reality, and trying to fight against it just hurts. Reflecting on it, I'm only going to do so much. I've done this before for months. It seems like it's time to get over it. If I allow myself to forget that my life is definitely not going to be as long as those of others, I won't get anywhere. Oh, I guess so. But life may be different from others. My life may be different from others, but it is a progress in life. What? What the fuck am I saying? Okay. My life may be different from others, but it is a life in progress. That's how I'll rationalize it. I downed the usual handful of pills, trying to push the sudden dreary feeling out of my head. Then I prepared to head out to class early, as usual. As I step into the hallway, I notice Kenji coming around the hallway corner, stealthily making his way over to his own room with a large bag. As he sneaks past me soundlessly like a ninja hiding in plain sight, I call out to him. Hey! Why would you do that? Why are we spending more time with Kenji than with any of the girls? Reminds me of when I was playing Clannad with my friends and we somehow got the root of our best friend because we didn't get enough with the other girls. And then we got into a root with our little sister. Or his little sister or whatever. It was really weird. Because she was like 10. And I wish I could tell y'all more. But it was very weird, indeed. Okay, oh hey man, didn't notice she's there, I'm really tired. I think it's more like he didn't see me, but that's not the issue. Where have you been this early? Shopping? No, I wasn't shopping. Sometimes I have to visit the math teacher. Yeah, I figured it would be a good idea to find out when the next exam is, since he tells you in advance if you want. So what's in the bag? Thought I'd go shopping while I was outside. Need some supplies to continue the fight against the West family conspiracy. Oh, okay. So you didn't go outside. I wear a hat now. I decided to point out that he's not wearing a hat. An awkward silence settles between us, and then Kenji breaks it by pushing his door open slowly. Listening a creaking sound into the ear that only makes the moment seem more awkward, he sets the bag down inside in his room and then closes the door. I'm surprised he went out of your way to find a test date. Trying to take advantage of an opportunity to study is pretty diligent. I never study. Just wanted to know when the next test was. I'm still going to take it, duh. I just need to know so I know what day I can't afford to skip class. He usually sends out updates on that crap by phone, so I had to step out and check up on it. When I have to go out and you can get on your phone. I don't carry a phone. What do you mean you don't carry a phone? You just leave it at home? No, I don't use phones. I don't have phones. Phones. I have no phone. Why don't you have a phone? How can you not have a phone? No phone at all? No phone? Just don't like phones. Actually, I'm kind of scared of them. I don't know why. I think it's just some kind of repressed trauma. Basically, when I hear a phone, I get nervous. It's my darkest secret. I have two theories on it. Either I have some fear receiving some undefined, ominous, life-altering doom call, but beaten was a phone in the past. Beaten so bad I can't remember it. Beaten in the head. Well, where else could I get beaten with a phone that would make me unable to remember it? The ass. Unexpectedly logical. I feel so depressed now. Since this conversation is more or less over, Kenji opens his door again and prepares the hat inside. Yeah, I'm going to sleep, dude. Have a good one. Class is going to start in like 20 minutes. But it is something today. It's tired to go to school. I need some lip balm. I accidentally bought two because they thought the store had started selling individual double A batteries. Thanks, but no thanks. Whatever, man. Yay. He swiftly enters his lair, finally letting me go to the class. I'm gonna go grab some tea, bro. I need some break from yapping. Holy mama mia, boy. She'll be right back. Look at that. Maybe I'll make myself an omelet too. Do you want to hear me eat? I guess y'all do. Y'all did it last stream, so I'm gonna do it now too. Blah, 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 blah. Guess who made her breakfast? That's me. Yes, I decided to paint something cute on my omelet this time too. Can you guess what it is? It's a kuma, a bear. Feeling kind of like a weeb. But it's the first time my drawing on omelet actually looks nice because I just chose something more simple this time. I tried to make an omelet, a tomato under the omelet first, and it did not look like a tomato. It's a bit hard to draw a tomato, like, you know. It was not like... It's just kind of hard to, like, just draw the silhouette of it. But the silhouette of a bear face is really easy. I'm gonna send it on my Twitter probably later, if I won't forget about it. It's really cute. I also got some cucumbers and a little bit of meat too. I love omelet. I'm thinking about that I'm telling you how good the cucumbers are and how I love cucumbers with salt. And it's just beautiful, but I can't stop chewing the cucumber, so I can't say it. Well, now I said it. Happy breakfast, Digital. Thank you. I'm enjoying myself so much. Man, I love yummy food. I continued watching Maria Holic after like taking a break from it for a few months. I love Maria Holic. It's so fun. I'll stop now. Let me finish this piece and I'll stop. I'm gonna play the game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't have music this whole time, so I'm sorry. Man, I'm still hungry. I need to play the game. I don't want to finish my meal. It's fine, let's slowly continue. So everyone seems to be already here. I recognize most of my class with their faces now, so the names escape me still. My class goes on lazily. I think I'm starting to get into the rhythm of the school. Haven't stopped worrying about taking notes and being overly attentive. The first days I was pretty high-strung in class. Walter finishes his lecture about electricity early, but continues without a pause about the festival. So, as you know, the festival's on the day after tomorrow. I hope everyone's projects are going to be successful this year. Have a good time, but also calm sounding. Please keep the meaning of the festival in your minds. Games and fried food! Everyone bursts out in laughter, and so do I. Yes, thank you, Mikado. But man, tomorrow the remainder of the sentence is buried beneath the rings of the lunch bells, and everyone starts taking their lunches. Muto deliberates for a moment, but since almost nobody seems to pay attention anymore, he gives up and sits down. Oh. Ah! It's crowded in the hallway, or as crowded as hallways in the school probably get. Most of the students seem to be heading down the cafeteria. Hiso! I'm going to make you a one-time only super extra special lunch offer. Ami's homemade lunch boxes and the privilege of enjoying them in private with the two bombshell beauties. Yes! Her overly flirtatious sales pitch echoes in the hallway, remarkable feat since it's full of people. Ami strikes a very confident-looking pose as though as an attempt to one-up her own ridiculousness, buffing out her chest and making the V for victory sign with her hand. Sounds delicious. To what I own this honor of being invited. You stood there looking really lost and sad, so I thought you could use some company. This is probably the most depressing reason imaginable. No, it's not. Maybe feel like I don't know, a cat died or something. That would be kind of sad. A girl just feels sad for you being alone is like kind of cute. So how about it? You're probably really lonely, would eat all those apple cafeteria food all alone otherwise. I'm kidding. Sure, I'll have your lunch offer with pleasure. Let's go to the roof. The roof? Why the roof? Because that's where we eat lunch. And if I don't get up there, then she'll probably wander off and I just know she'll go hungry because she never packs a lunch for herself. Who will? Rin. It's gonna rain, I remember she mentioned, Come with me! Without answering my question or waiting for a response, she grabs me by the arm and drags me through the hallways. I guess all girls here go in pairs, huh? Misha and, Shizuna, Hanako and Lilly, and then it's Ami and Emmy and Rin. I guess my favorite is the last two. Anything that's not fucking Shizuna. I'm sorry, Shizuna. She's an evil bitch, bro. Oh. I guess it's kind of fitting to not meet lunch then. Why did I have an extra lunch? I mean, it smells guilty. Actually, it's yesterday's lunch. I put it in a run at lunch and forgot to eat it. The stairway to the roof is a little dilapidated, but it's clearly been used recently. Yummy. Wait, it's gonna get cold, but I need to get on the roof to eat with the girls. Fuck. At the top of the stairs is the door, complete with missing padlock. I wonder who the interpret individual was that removed the lock. Amy shows the door open and steps beaming into the silent. It's really accurate because I can't see shit right now. It's so sunny outside. I hate it. Suddenly, a tall, dark stranger appears out of nowhere, standing imposingly in front of us. Amy flinches back, almost falling down the stairs. Hello. every time Amy screeches, for some reason my voice just goes limp. I don't know. Eek. I need to go louder, but like to get the higher sound. You know, like the higher the sound, the louder it is. The lower the sound, the quieter it is, kind of. So to make a high pitched sound, I need to go loud, but I don't want to yell because my mom is still home. Yikes! You scared me, Rin. Wait, isn't she? Hello. Listen, that Rin is speaking to me. Amy looks curious at me. You two know each other? I look confusedly at Amy. She's a friend of yours. Rin has turned her gaze towards the cloud written above the skull. Don't know you knew this person, Amy. Dogger's silence lasts only for a few seconds still. Amy lets out a tiny gill, shrugging the coincidence off. I'm eating his out for lunch. If you know him, that's just better. Oh, doesn't mean I don't get food. Or did you invite him for lunch without the lunch? Aw, nicer. I have food for 3. Nice thinking. They walk to the other end of the roof while I stay at the clock tower for a while, taking in the atmosphere. There is nobody else here but us. I guess the roof is not as popular as in the other schools, like in Totono. A few rundown benches and tables are scattered around the edges, perhaps in an attempt to make the rooftop look less desolate. The small pebbles covering the roof rattle beneath our feet. I peek through the chain link fence to take a look at the school grounds and beyond. Students are strolling in pairs and groups around the quadrangle at the cafeteria. A few delivery trucks are driving past the school towards the convenience store nearby. Somewhere, a watchdog barks at a passerby. Somehow, when I look towards the town center, the small town feel strikes me very strongly, almost palpably. The hectic lifestyle of being big metropolis seems so far away and foreign here. Nobody has to run to catch a bus, like their life depends on it, or get their senses overloaded by the neon lights and traffic jams. I feel surprisingly optimistic about this new life of mine. Look at my new hometown, even if it's going to be mine for only one short year. Finding about my illness and having to move away from home all came so suddenly I haven't had time to think about how I feel about it. When I step out of the shadow at the clock tower to open, I feel warm touching my back. The sun shines from a perfectly clear cerulean sky. A cool breeze sweeping over the rooftop makes me shiver, but only briefly. The wind carries the scent of trees and flowers, not smoke and car exhaust like it used to, just a few weeks ago. Amy settles on the bench with Rin and Town produces 1 big and 2 small lunchboxes from her bag. Come on, Hisao, what are you waiting for? He's beckoning me to join them, making room on the already small bench. I guess the big one is for Rin. Or for Amy, to be fair. I guess she needs a lot of food since she's running a lot. I sit myself on the corner of the bench to take as little space as possible. It's pretty cramped, but somehow all 3 of us fit in it. But I guess since there's 2 lunchboxes, we'll probably get the yesterday's small one, and Amy also eats the small one. Impressive you! Amy's impressing you, and places the lunchbox in front of Rin, and hands another lunchbox to me. Here you go! Lunch, it's promised! Homemade, no less. I'm impressed. Wow, this looks really good. Thanks. I'll make the most out when I can. The conversation dies off as I said about the business of feeding myself. Taking a few bites, I glanced and noticed Rin deftly opening the lunchbox and popping a fork full of food into her mouth, only using her feet. Even though I've seen it before, I can't help but be impressed at her dexterity. That's true. Dude, I would love to try that, but no. At least not right now, bro. I try to drink tea with my food sometimes, but like... man, I love omelet. I used to hate omelets, but with ketchup, they're so good. I'm gonna read highlighted later. There's not that much of information. You seem pretty hungry. Meme looks up Must have full souls before nothing. A morning run always wakes up an appetite. That's what I said. Which is great because then I burn for lunch pretty quickly. Helps me keep my girlish figure. I'm hoping if you lose it. Did you become a man? I very nearly choked on my lunch trying not to laugh. It's a figure of speech. So I figure I have to run in the mornings too. You always talk like this. Talk like what? Like what? Didn't answer my question. Never mind. Oh. It's a beautiful mirror. I have a guitar near me. I should really cut my nails again and practice playing a bit more. I always like soundtracks in games. I almost finished eating the shit to chew down this piece of cucumber. I've been eating lots of eggs lately because we don't really buy meat right now. So just buy eggs because, like, yeah, like it's cheaper. It's just like it's kind of hard to go to meet just the conditions right now. Don't ask, I guess. So eggs are like the good source of protein that I can get. So I just mix eggs with the vegetables or whatever I'll have, or just like eat, I don't know, eggs with bread. Like in like fried eggs, like sunny side up. Or an omelet. Or I can boil the eggs if I want to, but I don't do that much. Or I can make soups with eggs. Eggs. Okay, I'm done. How'd you two meet? Ray seems content to let Emmy answer this question. What was that? I saw Rin doing something. Maybe it was just the lighting. Someone in the housing department saw the way compliment each other well, so we were assigned rooms next to each other. Compliment each other? Like shoes in a suit. Huh? I mean, you listen my confusion. But as to guess, we've got all our limbs to get it? Put us together, we've got all our lives, get it? Huh. So I started helping Rain get ready in the mornings, and that was that. You can't help someone get dressed every morning and not get along. I see. Rain chooses this moment to interject. I have trouble with shirts. Right, that seems fairly obvious. Really? Oh, and that's written, I'm sorry. Really? Kind of. Isn't helping, but at least Emmy seems to find the whole thing funny. That combined with the fact that Rain is genuinely curious makes me feel slightly better and get confused. You've got no arms, so putting on a shirt seems like one of the things that would be difficult. You know what, I'm just gonna stop talking now. That's me a lot of trouble in the wrong one. Ren nods and what is expected is meant to be sage manner. I see. The conversation dies as I turn my attention back to my lunch. It's really quite good. Emma finishes her lunch first and makes a contented noise. That was good! As she busies herself with cleaning up her lunch, Rain speaks up. I'm thirsty. I almost forgot about that, sorry! With a flourish, she reaches into her bag and removes a tray of juice boxes. She tells me one that appears to be cranberry juice, one to Rain that appears to be some kind of strawberry milk, complete with pink color scheme, and keeps an equally pink box of some kind of fruit punch to herself. Isn't fruit punch like alcoholic? Rain dexterously stabs her throat with the top of the box and begins to drink. I was impressed by how flexible she is, but this time I keep my comment to myself. Somehow I don't think either Emmy or Reina are the sorts of people to think twice about the way they work around their particular disabilities. Reina especially so. Indeed, she gives off the impression of being entirely unaware that she's missing any limbs at all. Whether or not that's a conscious decision is another matter. I'm honestly not sure. So, how do you like it up here? Huh? It's quite nice actually, I like high places for the view. That's where invited me up here. And for the lunch too. And it grins 1,000 black green. Pleased by my response, I suppose. No problem. Feel free to eat with us next time too, okay? I won't make your lunch, but you can bring your own up here. No lunchtimers? Well, I don't know. Amy looks mock offended. Try and taking advantage of my good nature. The nerve! Well, if that's your answer, I guess Dean and I will just keep eating lunch alone. I'm suddenly assaulted by the most hard-riding puppy dog eyes I've ever seen as Amy pouts. Kidding, I was kidding. I'd love to eat lunch up here again. Good location and the company's okay too. Amy frowns a bit at my declaration of okay, but seems happy enough that I have accepted her invitation. Guess that makes us friends now. Or at least acquaintances. The lunch bell rings, signal, and return downstairs. I never heard that. Wait, let me look. Ah! Fucking shit. I dropped my dumb ass camera. Not like you can see me anyways, but like, whatever. Man, my eyes hurt so much from the sunlight. I hate sunlight. Sometimes I wish I wasn't a VTuber. You know, the reason why I started doing this stuff because I'm like really gonna keep my identity like anonymous or whatever. Like I really don't care that much. I just like a lot of VTubers and I like the the thing. The community is a bit different than for streamers like other ones. So yeah. I already commented in some one day, but it's fine. I can repeat myself. Fuck, I don't see anything. Dang, you didn't finish your lunch again. Wasn't that hungry. If you don't eat more, you're going to fade away. Rain shrugs if this is an acceptable risk. Come on, we better get going. The three of us head down the stairs together. The afternoon... Fuck, I don't see anything. I need to put the hand over my eyes. Like a visor. Once again, I found myself without a plan for something to do after school, so I had to the library to return a couple of the books I finished reading. Oh, well, so quick. I never read books. My dad keeps asking me, like, about books and stuff, like telling me stuff and recommending me things. Well, not really recommend, but like asking me about them. I'm like, Dad, I don't read. I'm a dumbass. I want to read some stuff. Mm, I wanna finish Flowers for Algernon. I heard it's really good, and I started reading it like 4 years ago. I never finished it. Like, kind of stopped in the beginning. I still think about it often. Looking inside, I see that there are about as many students here as there were on Tuesday, and all the more evident from almost total silence enveloping the room. It's Hanako, Lilly, and Yuko. Yeah. As they drop the books they bought into the return sliding counter, as Yuko suddenly pops out from behind it, quite startled from the banging they make as they hit the trolley next to her. Ah, sorry, Yuko, didn't mean to startle you. No, that's fine. It happens a lot. I'm used to it by now. Can I help you? It's okay. I think I know where everything is. Thanks anyway. I suppose I'll grab another book or two while I'm here. There's not much else to do, and after reading so much during my stay in hospital, it became a hard habit to break. I wandered down to the fiction section towards the back of the library, scanning the bookshelves for anything that catches my eye. As I do, I look over to the corner where Hanako had been the last time I was here. I'm not really expecting anything to come out of it. To come of it. Surprisingly, though, she's there, absorbed completely in a fairly thick book. I decided against intruding on her like last time and get. I decided against intruding on her like last time and get back to finding reading material. After an indiscernible amount of time spent perusing the aisles, I'll decide on a couple of books to get and slide them off the shelf. With a minimum of fuss, I quickly walk over to the counter, check out my books, and pop them in my bag as I walk out. By the time I leave the main building, sunset is too far away. A small trickle of students remain, but the majority have left, presumably to their homes and dorms. I guess I need to buy some supplies. I can't live off cafeteria food and eating out for my entire stay here. We're gonna go to the store. For some reason I thought they're not allowed outside. At first. As I leave for the gate, I make a few loud stretches to try and stay above the tiredness that's accumulated over the week. Lilly! Ever passing through and rounding the corner, though, I see a solitary figure walking downhill towards the small town below. The clever hair and tabin arcane are unmistakable. Quickly walk up to her, which seems to catch her at times without a word needed to be said. Hi, Lilly! Is the moment to place the voice, slightly adjusting her head to face a bit more towards the source of my voice as she does. Hisel? Yeah, that's me. I used to have a good memory of her voices. The fact that she's actually remembered is a pleasant surprise. Good evening. What brings you here? Once again, she gives a small polite bow, and once again I reply in kind before I realizing that I needn't do so. Just going to town. You? My, what a coincidence. Do the same thing, yeah? I usually go shopping on Fridays, but for once I'm looking a little lost. Said Hanako usually comes into town with me. Not so lost but worried. The two of us seem to keep pretty close tabs on one another. It's kind of surprising that Hanako would just forget Lily like that. While she reading the library, she probably just got caught up in a book. Lily, it's a small sigh of relief. Thank you. She has a habit of doing that. Avid reader? Right. She doesn't like being around crowds of people, so reading away from everyone lets her relax a bit. I thought she probably didn't intend it. I can't help but grimace as I recall my first meeting with her. Hardly wanted to bring it up, I remained silent as to continue to walk down the wet road. Tack tack, tack tack. With the road berthed of cars and the students of Yamako increasingly far behind us, the quiet rustling of the leaves and the measured tapping of Lily's cane against the sidewalk are always again be heard. It's kind of nice, especially compared to the hustle and bustle of where I used to live. Before I know it, I relaxed so much that I yelled long on his keys before I control it. Oh, fuck. Tired? Yeah, I've been riding wrecked this past 2 days. I was extremely to be sure. Transferring to a different school would be bad enough, but nothing like this. Well, hopefully everything should settle down for you. The festival's got everyone in the spin right now, and you've been flopped right in the middle of things. For a minute, I hesitate, but given her apparent tolerance for fakeness, I decided to give my full thoughts. I guess. Yamaku's kind of different though. I mean, the formality surrounding everything, the isolation around it. Not to mention the most obvious difference. It's kind of a whole different mindset. I suppose I'll get used to it though in time. She gives a matter-of-fact nod, apparently pleased with my answer. Feels almost as if she's included me in the flock of students she's shepherding, along with the class of 3-2 in Hanako. Well, not that I mind. It's nice to get the thoughts off my chest in any case. Looking on the bright side, one could see it as a chance for a new beginning. You should cherish the ability to make new friends. That's optimistic. Nonetheless, it's good to have a positive attitude about such things, I suppose. I guess it's a good take on it. Walking down the road, she seems to become somewhat unsettled. Before I can ask what's on her mind, she seems to collect herself and speaks about something else. So, where in town were you going? Actually, a pretty good question. I got to buy food, but the layout of the place is still totally foreign to me. I had intended just wander around and see what I could find, but with sunset already approaching the nightfall not too far away, it doesn't seem very wise. I'm going to ask her for directions. Again, I was just going to get some food, but now that you mention it, I don't really know the way. Well, now, this is quite lucky. I was just about to go to the convenience store myself. Looks like I'll be in your care again then. Thanks. Together we walk to the store, my pace is carefully slow to remain beside her. Compared to my usual walking pace, hers a quite bit slower. Not that it's without reason. After what I couldn't be more than several minutes, I caught sight of our objective. This town is really pretty small. Really is pretty small. Without further ado, we make our way inside with a greeting from the counter. Mind if I take along with you? Usually Hanako would help me, but seeing as she's not here, it takes months before I realize what she means. Considering she wouldn't be able to read any of the labels, shopping without any help would be a big pain for her. That said, I can't shake the feeling that she'd had this idea since I said I was coming here. Sure, it'd be my pleasure. I grabbed 2 well-used red baskets from the small stand beside the entrance, handing one to Lilly. She's on the ground, putting her school bag in, retracting her cane and sliding it through the basket's handles before picking it up in her right hand. But if she doesn't use her cane... Before I can complete the thought, she comes behind me and pushes the cuff of my uniform in her slender fingers. Is that alright? Ah, sure. Then the reason don't accept it. Wait. Okay. I can think Flores thinks that shopping was a pretty girl hunting onto me, even if it's out of necessity. And navigating our way through the store was not one of the occasional passing customers seeming to bat an eyelid. Considering how close Yamako is, I guess seeing students from there must be entirely normal for the local residents. As we reach each aisle, I quick check with Lilly and find out what she needs. I grab it along with what I'm looking for and put our items to the respective baskets. I guess this is the same routine as she and Hanako follow every Friday. Right, all that's left is the bread, and that should be my shopping done. Do you need anything else, Lilly? No, this should be everything. Off we go then. With a quick side trip to the bakery section, we make our way to the registers. The line, thankfully, is almost non-existent. It's not long before we both paid for our food and are out the door. After Lilly retrieves her cane and stands it to the full length, I waste a minute looking upwards at the night sky was holding both of our bags. For a moment, I tried to make clouds with my breast, but the sunrise heat doesn't seem to cooperate. Eventually, she rights herself, taking a quick stride before taking her bag and leaving me to my tune. You tired as well? The festival's preparation have been complete chaos. She's just breathing down my neck doesn't exactly help things either. Hey, she's only trying to get everything organized. Better now than later, alright? I suppose I'm even going to enjoy relaxing in town tomorrow, that's for certain. The festival preparation must be taking a toll on both of them. We walked out into the quiet street, taking both ourselves as we carry up our bags of food supplies from the store. Wait, what's that? It's right, a single figure is making its way towards us, lighted by the street lamps. For a second, I think it's another male student from my class, but as he, or should I say she, gets closer, I recognize her quickly. Damn, I knew it! I felt it. Dean, what are you doing out here so late? Dean? Lily bursts out her head, looking like she's trying to focus more on listening more keenly. It only comes to me that I should probably interpret the scene for her. It's Jin, Tezuka. I think that was her last name from our school. She stiffens at the name and gives a complicated look and expression, something like a forced fusion of a composed smile and painful cringe. Why? I understand. I guess Lily knows Rain too. Rain turns to look at us, looking terribly out of it. I'm not entirely sure if she recognizes either of us, or at least she doesn't acknowledge it if she does. She looks like a zombie or a statue. The statue of a zombie. But slowly some symptoms of understanding seem to light in her dark eyes. This is something she must react to. Ring blinks once. Very truly. Hello. There's an awkward pause, everyone waiting for someone else to say something. What are you doing here this late? I was worried about myself till just now. Some people asked that before. I assumed they were wondering the same. I didn't know. Didn't know either. I asked, that's why I'm wondering. That's pretty much it. It's a murder mystery because of the murder. They were going that way. She turns facing her right or to demonstrate the direction of other people went, as if that was important. Then rotates back, like a mechanical puppet in one of those overly complicated clockworks. For a person who gives an impression of being the quiet type, Rin really does use a lot of words to say the things that don't need to be said. Unsure if she's finished, I see nothing. Neither does Lilly, who seems equally robbed of the words for the time being. I think both of us in fact just scared that any response of her worker to continue. Our stoop field of reaction doesn't faze Rin at all. She keeps looking at us expectantly, a calm hint of expression on her blank face. She used to be that kind of person, always so relaxed. As if full elephant-grade sedatives were thrown in her veins in the place of blood. Do you have amnesia? I don't recall you having anything of the sort, though. No, I don't think it's that. The other passerby were probably just worried, though. You do look really lost, the way you're standing in the middle of the street. Oh, I see. Maybe I should have taken some. Maybe I should have taken some other kind of pose in that case. I pondered for a while whether I should chase this angle further or give up the sake for I'll give up for the sake of my own sanity. I decided on the latter. It seems that the most of the time it's better not to read deeply into what Rin is babbling about. This really is like playing chess with a supercomputer who does seemingly completely random moves as if to mock everything you know about chess. It's like that, except for human interaction. And even if I win, it feels like losing. Damn, just like Kanji said, even when I win, I lose. Is this the power of the girls of Yamaku? Push the thought aside, it's too dangerous to consider further. Probably just Kenji's anti-female propaganda getting to me during a moment of weakness. What the fuck? Yeah, maybe taking another pose might have worked. So anyway, I have no idea what you're doing here. She frowns, looking extremely displeased. Answer my question, its consequences, or the answer she's about to give. I do have some idea. I can't really tell what kind of an idea. That sounds like progress at least. Suddenly she spotted an opening for some kind of incredibly normal conversation. I can't say I share her optimism. Yeah, there is some, definitely. The rest will come later. I'm sure of it. I always have reasons. The strained silence kills Lily's hopes all too visibly. That didn't last long. When, as far as I can tell, unbased assurance aside, what should be done? We just leave her to her own devices, whatever those are, but it's late and I don't think we'll be getting anything if anything is found standing in the middle of the night. She probably will, unless she manages to remember what she was doing here in the first place. As for me trying to guess what might have been going in her mind, she decides to embark on this adventure. She should seem to be on par with the winning of the lottery, several times in a row. He's oddly quiet too. I'd appreciate some support from the sidelines here, especially if she's more familiar with Rin than I am. It can be helped. It seems her familiarity with Rin is exactly what she's staying subdued. So, I assume you were going somewhere, not coming back to the school. Any idea where? Her eyes widen in shock as she draws back in a somewhat artificial way, making it seem like an act rehearsed for situations like this. Like a mind reader, that's your disability. How unique. No, why? What would you think that? You knew what I was doing. I just an educated guess who walked the same street in the other direction just before to get to the store. We're going to school. You would have met you on the way. Just a little disappointed. I can't. She didn't appear to quickly jump to completely rational conclusions. Maybe something in the water here. Can make a mental note to stock up on soft drinks. You know, this is the second time this week that someone asked if I was a mind reader. Did I really get off that impression? Rin shrugs her shoulders, which is the best answer I get. You know, maybe you should come with us back to the school. Later, Jack says I'm about to further debunk my alleged mind-reading capability. She sounds rather concerned, the paper thin smile on her face badly disguising the fact. Maybe she came to the same conclusion as I did. For everyone's sake, I decided to let the mind-reader topic drop, which is entirely inane anyway. Yeah, Lily's right. If you can't remember, there's no point staying here. I can consider this rather simply a discussion for moments and nods. Okay. We start towards the school again, having wasted way more time than necessary with this episode. Rain walks along the edge of the sidewalk in her rhythmic way, looking like a mix of the sidewalker and rope dancer, while Lily keeps one hand on my shoulder, tapping at the ground with her cane. Tap, step, step, tap, tap, step, step, step. Apart from that, and a few fragment beginnings of a conversation is quiet. Quiet apart from the relaxing one into the town. And that. So, how's the world going? We're going to get bad luck. Never talk about works in progress. I'm sure it'll be wonderful. Bad luck. Top step, top step. She doesn't care to talk about it. Lily's politeness feels out of place for the first time. Step, step, step. The hill Yamaku rests on top is surprisingly steep, going uphill. We slow the pace, but I still feel my pulse rising and breathing getting heavier. Almost there, I can see the gaze already. Wasn't that though? I noticed that Lily's hand slid hands on my shoulder, interpreting as gestures that she wants to ask something to speak up. Anything wrong, Lily? I resist the urge to say aside from her traveling companion, but only just. For a moment, she seems to debate whether she should bring it up, but goes for it anyway. Is everything alright? Alright? What do you mean? I can interpret her wacky question, puts her off for a second. It's just, you seem unusually tired, I guess. As she brings it up, I notice my breathing is strangely heavy. The uphill walk has really done a job on me. Notice it too all too quickly. I don't mind. Sorry, I'm not in very good condition. So what? I just need to catch my breath. My condition isn't the best these days. Oh. Is something that is related to you being transferred here? I mean... She cuts herself off rather abruptly, maybe since she wasn't bit intrusive. Her instincts are sharp though, and while I don't like the subject, it's not like I should lie about it. It's Lily, I don't think I mind. Just a little weak for the time being. Hanako said you look fairly healthy, so I naturally thought... Lily doesn't finish her sentence again, letting it trail off with a measure of concern. She furrows her brow. Lily's uncomfortable expression spurs me to say at least something to ease her fingers. It surprises me that she's this flustered considering her own straightforward attitude with her own blindness. She must know that not all share her comfort about such things. No, it's okay. I have a pretty... I guess the best way to put it would be messed up hard. Arrhythmia. I had a bad heart attack a while ago because of it. Spent most of the spring in the hospital, and it in Yamako on doctor's orders. Phil nods her head in acknowledgement. My answer still only seems to make Lily furrow her eyebrows further. She doesn't seem to quite know how to react, given we don't usually know each other that well. Well, we don't really know each other that well. Can't really fault for her for it, given I have the exact same reaction. But I do want to assuage her concern. I don't want to dwell on this either. Don't worry about this. Tried to offer a reassuring smile, but then realized the futility. Was knowing this, Lily smiled at me reassuringly, but doesn't say anything further. Around the dorms, Rain stops in front of her mural as if lightning struck her. She had been so quiet for almost all of the walk here that I had all but forgotten she was here. Oh, it's Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Friday, the 8th of June. This is bad. Bad? Why? I see I'm going to go in a fetal position and throw up. Possibly in reverse order. Is something wrong? No, nothing is wrong. It's Friday and nothing is wrong yet. The moral's going to need to be finished by Sunday, so everything's alright. Do you have any drugs or a time machine? It's not good. No good. She's still behind her schedule. Recalling she's in such desperation that brains get free ideas are all 2 days ago. I don't know what to think. She has left herself open for I told you so, unless she could pull off whatever she needs to pull off by Sunday morning. Ring keeps staring at her mural, looking as mortified as she can. Leave me. I'm going to need to work for a while. I glanced at Lily, expecting her to share an incredulous look with me as I roll my eyes, but then realized that she's not want to do that kind of thing. Leave me out. I do, of course, not wanting to aggravate her any more than she already is. There's a churning bad feeling in my gut. Ring sure has a knack of making people feel worried about her. Seems like a person who should never be left alone. No, she doesn't. Maybe we should call someone. She sounds like she was going to shock her or something. I'm sure she'll be just fine. She just, how to say? Lily got her hand a little, trying to find a polite way of calling Ring crazy without calling her crazy. Unique. Yeah, I'm a very unique person. Guess you could say that. She goes with notion melodiously, not in agreement. That's how usually people describe me, I guess, huh? I'm sorry about leaving you stranded as he talked to her. I don't really understand her, so I keep my distance. So my guess was right. Lily offers a slight apologetic smile as if she's sorry that her own short comments have prevented her from becoming closer to Rin. I'm not the one to blame her at all. Lily lets slip a long breath, probably disgusted yawn. Disguised. Why does they keep writing disgusted? Disgusted. Or disgusting. Okay. I guess like this I go. I imagine not. She's as exhausted by all this as I am. I'd better leave now and give this to Hanako. Thank you for the company, Sal. Smells very sweet like me. It feels different than normal despite the fact that she seems to be smiling so often. Can't put my finger what's the difference, so it's just different. Relaxed, I'd say, but that's probably just relief over getting rid of Rin. Maybe. Yeah, good night. Say hi to Hanako for me. I will. Good night. Good night. Oh, my Tracken's back since the sunlight calmed down a little bit. Despite that, I think it's a pretty good time for me to go sleep for a bit. I take a nap maybe. I was going to take my pills, huh? I didn't take them on like. I think I didn't take my iron pills yesterday. Whatever. Yeah, I'm a bit slow now. Did we only do one day in 2 hours? Holy shit. Are we gonna confess to one of them in the festival? Or is the game like super long, like 50 hours? I hope not, that's a lot of hours. Okay. Thank you for coming to my stream. I'll see you next time. I might stream later today. I might not. We'll see how I feel about it. I will try to, but I can't promise you anything. If I don't feel like streaming or if I'm not able to, then I'm not going to, because if I'm not able to, then I can't do it. And if I don't feel like streaming, then what's the point of streaming? What's the point of a streamer streaming something that's boring to her? Maybe there was more audience, but like, you know, considering y'all are not always here, there's no point for me to stream if I don't enjoy it myself. Okay. Makes sense, you can't blame me. Played Brawl Stars this morning again. I really hope to get Chester soon because he's really fun. And he's Jester. He used to be Jester too, and then he got shot in my knee. Okay, well, whatever, guys. Ah! My mom walked in. And I got jump scared. Should she left already, honestly, so I was like not sure if I'm home alone or not. Whatever, he's hard. She didn't say anything. She just went in, like, checked the closet and left. Sorry, mom. Whatever. Feel scared now. Wait, let me see. Of course. School days. Support, wow. Hi, Lily, yes. Continue. Just like this, okay. Oh, look, it's Hanako here. Oh yeah, Hanako, I'm sorry. Amy. What other options can I have? I have load, save, and delete the save file. Oh, okay. These don't ask me if I want to load or not. What is this soundtrack called? Daylight. Well, guys, okay, again, let me load back to my file. Thank you for coming. I'll talk to you soon. Eron-don-don. Bye-bye. I wanna continue the game, but I'm sleepy, so